Spotify and Joe Rogan, right? Remember a couple months ago, Joe Rogan got that big,
like a month ago,
$100 million plus deal,
Spotify
exclusively content on Spotify. Even took it off YouTube, which is a big move because YouTube is big.
Because Spotify, they working on their version of YouTube next year.
Yeah, yep. If videos want to be on the app, which I don't think it'll do well. Me personally, I don't think it'll do well. Ain't nobody overtaking YouTube. YouTube is like. YouTube is like fucking Google. When you want information, you go to Google, even though it may not be all credible. Mm-hmm. When you think of information, I'm gonna Google it. It's a societal phenom. That term. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
You could be searching on some other shit. I'm gonna Google it.
It's a term.
It's like how you taking a Lyft, but you gonna say, "Yo, I'm in an Uber."
Uber, yeah.
It's just like a culture thing.
Yeah.
When you want to find some videos, you want to get information, YouTube is that shit. So by all means, Spotify, do your shit. But I ain't really fucking with y'all because y'all doing, first of all, y'all ain't treating Joe Budden podcast how y'all should. 2 years #1 on y'all platform. They ain't getting what they deserve. And now
he already received the boot, or is he still there?
They off.
Is he still recording?
Yeah. I mean, see, the good thing about podcast is that he owns his podcast. And as long as he has his RSS feed, he could put it on any platform.
Yeah, because he can still continue
he
YouTube
can still put it
on
Spotify, I'm sure. He's not getting paid
as a
for
contract,
it.
yeah, private contractor, and he just get paid based on views and listenerships or whatever.
Yeah, no, he won't get paid.
Period.
From Spotify, no, only if he does ads and like shit like that. That's the only time you get paid.
I'm talking. He's not going to be paid as a partner.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not going to be receiving that check.
No,
because those ties.
So Spotify, they went on this. Like I said, this is another example of just a corporation abusing their power. They was embarking on this because Apple Podcasts has like 90% of the market share in podcasts. Most podcast listeners go to Apple Podcasts first. Mm. Spotify want a piece of that pie, as they should.
Yeah.
So they got Joe Budden. He was the first podcast on there to really be big, right? 2 years #1. He did the whole rundown. 2.5 episodes. He exposed about how they didn't get
Which episodes
they just didn't get treated nowhere.
Are they numerical or?
I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah,
it wasn't too far away. Bump them. Probably like last month, but he really. That's why I love Joe Budden. He don't give a fuck. He at this time he was still signed to them, talk completely shit about them, expose them. I'm gonna put you on to the episode.
Because I seen a snippet. I seen the passion.
Yeah. Yeah, catch the YouTube video. Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Okay, yeah.
So Joe Rogan is #1 podcast in the world, as far as numbers sake. I love his podcast just because I don't agree with all his points. I don't agree with all his guests, but I like the transparency. I like the open dialogue
and versatility in the conversations.
Yeah,
backed by a certain level of expertise, even though you shouldn't trust it 100%.
Right. So he signed a $100 million plus deal with Spotify exclusively on their platform. But the day one that his podcast got on Spotify, 100+ episodes were removed. Right now they came out with some bullshit saying it was a streaming error and
were removed from his library.
Yeah, like you can't listen to them shits on Spotify
as far as his archived episodes.
Right. And then it's like it's only on Spotify, so you either I think he deleted or archived them off YouTube. So the episodes that got removed, you can't listen to it nowhere because it's only on Spotify, which was like, damn.
Imagine the people who got them recorded could sell them shits for $20.
Yeah. So they was like, oh, it's like an error, but why is it? It's a trend going on. All the episodes that get removed are the most controversial.
Yeah.
But it's an error.
Yeah.
So your algorithm makes calculated errors.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We type in on our database words that
are most controversial and topics. Yeah. Yep.
Islam, this, that.
Yeah.
Oh,
100
episodes? Oh, delete all of them.
Alex Jones. Shout out Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything he says, but he's one of them folks that
ruffle
he
feathers.
Don't give a fuck. He gonna talk his shit.
I like truth and people who ruffle feathers.
He gonna talk his shit. even if all his shit ain't credible, the fact that you because everything that we say ain't credible. We don't have all the facts, but we going against the grain to an extent. Credible. That nigga going against the grain. I'm surprised they didn't kill him yet. I don't wish it on him. Majority is a fact. But I agree, majority. But we're not perfect. But anyway, so
yeah, nobody.
Removed a lot of episodes, but now some employees in their New York-based location, their headquarters, the corporate building, they have the audacity, right?
He's made sure he specified on them. Right. What's his name? John Schmick or some shit?
We talking about?
Nah, I thought you was going to zoom in even more.
No. These employees have the audacity to, they was holding a strike saying if Spotify didn't allow them to censor his podcast further, they were going on strike. They were that upset. They
must be high level employees.
Editorial. I'm gonna get more information. I'm not sure. I don't think they are.
For them to say that,
because I heard that
it's not the janitor doing that. Like, right, bro, we could fucking replace you.
Of course not. But I heard that Spotify, the company, the execs, they were kind of like, that's why it is a strike, because they were not agreeing with that. Even though y'all did remove 100+ episodes, I heard that they were pushing back, like, no, we're not going to further censor him. Like, we gave this nigga $100 million. Like, he's an investment at this point. That's what I'm thinking about, like, as far as business, right? They saying we want editorial rights. We want to be able to blurt out. We want to see the episode before it drop. We want to censor some shit.
They sound like white people,
and they are white. They are white.
Fuck, we surprised about
right.
that.
And then I'm not surprised at all. And then they want to, even if the shit's too raunchy, you know what? We scrapping the whole episode. Record again, nigga.
They sound like Christopher Columbus.
Record again. We not doing that one. You said too much transphobia shit. We deem transphobia.
Record again. They said that.
Nah. This is me speaking as if I'm them.
Paraphrasing.
Like,
okay.
No, they said that they want to be able to edit or scrap episodes, meaning if the shit's too raunchy, you know, we not even putting it up.
Yeah.
Record again, nigga. Do another one.
Now, what do you think about all of this in its totality?
I think this.
How genuine do you think this is?
That, well,
the way things are playing out.
Well, okay, I'll tackle it piece by piece. The strike is happening from what I've heard from sources that said, like, yeah, no, this
strike
shit
at
is
Spotify.
Alex Jones spoke on it. These niggas are in New York holding a strike right now because they want to censor him. Right now, the belief that Spotify is against it or for it, I don't know. Cause how you against them censoring shit, but you removed 100+ episodes? You doing more hurt than what these niggas is striking for. You know what I mean? You remove these shits. So
how is that more hurt?
Depending on who's, they looking for editorial things. They looking to blurt out certain things and maybe scrap. They completely scrapped these episodes. You can't find these bitches.
Yeah. So how is that? It depends on who.
I think
is
that's
being hurt.
Worse because, like I said, these niggas want to see it and then edit it. You know, we gonna let it fly, but we gonna take out that word. They said, "Fuck that." We removing the whole episode. I think that's worse.
I get that. That. Worse for who though?
Worse for
my
Joe Rogan.
God.
Worse for Joe Rogan.
Only?
Worse for the consumer. Worse for the consumer.
Because information allows us to open up our minds.
Right. Yeah.
It exposes us to certain truths
Censorship.
or falsehoods, which cause us still to open up our minds and explore
make us
certain
think.
ideas.
He makes me think.
Exactly. So now, who is benefiting from this?
The media, the ones that control the media, the one that are holding the chess pieces that are like, nah, we don't want you niggas to.
The ones who
understand
want uniformity.
that. Yeah, right. Yep.
So now,
the puppet masters.
Me being me and me being how I think. Once again, it could go both ways because I don't know. I'm not in either people's heads.
Right.
However, I think Joe Rogan is a wise enough man to consider certain factors before signing.
So let's just say it, nigga.
A certain
you think he sold
deal.
out for $100 million
To play ball with the elites and to maintain living?
That's what you're saying. You think he sold out?
It is probable.
I take that $100 million. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want.
It is probable.
Okay. I can see how you would say that.
So now, who knows who are other people with these deals, with these giant deals, Nike deals, LeBron.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
We don't know.
Alex Jones.
People can say certain things, but the action.
Right.
or ownership behind other things. It's like, whoa, based on what you said, that's like, why would you do this?
Right. A lot of shit don't make sense. That is
a lot of shit is polarizing right now. A lot of shit is causing us to think right now.
That's a fact.
A lot of shit is causing us to be emotional right now. Around voting time.
Yeah, certain people, yes, for sure. For sure. I know Alex Jones is a close friend of, well, they appear to be close friends. Like I said, I don't know these niggas. But when I speak, I'm going to just say it, and y'all just assume that we don't know shit. So I can't,
it's hard to speak definitively.
I want to further confirm that when I speak, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to keep saying, I don't know. So I'm going to just say it and y'all just assume it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're close friends.
Him and Joe Rogan?
Yeah. And he's been saying, like, Joe Rogan, he's really upset about what's been going on. And I would be too. He built this platform to be the number one. This is no bullshit. This is number one in the market.
Mm-hmm.
He got offered $100+ million for this shit. I'm not sure how many years the deal is, but it would make sense to me that he would be upset. But also it's like, how the fuck, like you are an enterprise, you are a brand, you are a tycoon in this shit. How your lawyers didn't look over your editorial power over your podcast? He stressed in the beginning that it was a partnership. Them niggas don't own his shit. It's like a distribution deal in music. They don't own his shit. So it's like, how these niggas doing that to the biggest pot? You the big dog. Look, if I'm Joe Rogan, I'm walking in there with my nuts sagging on the floor, nigga. Matter of fact, I want y'all niggas to carry my shit for me. I'm big dog. Y'all came to me with this deal. $100 million. I'm walking in here doing what I want, nigga.
Yeah,
and
but
y'all edited my shit. That's how I think it should be. Clearly, it's not going that way.
Exactly.
Clearly, his lawyers must have ain't been lawyers. They ain't read the fine print.
Maybe.
You know what I mean, it's I don't know.
It's bizarre.
It
doesn't add up.
Nerve.
Does this add up to you?
Man. Huh?
Does this add up to you? Does this make sense to you?
It don't add up for his sake. It add up for their sake, because I read a comment on YouTube. It makes sense. It put this in perspective. They bought this nigga to control him, this is what corporations do. Yeah,
but us being more acquainted with him, because we don't know. Average white guy could walk down the street. We don't know if this nigga is part of the board for Spotify.
We don't know.
We know who Joe Rogan is, though. We bumped his podcast. We know us. We're more acquainted with his personality and sense of thought.
Right.
Based on that, this don't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
He seems too much of a smart guy.
So now, because of that, and because of his status before, because he didn't need the deal. No. He has his hands in multiple things.
Yeah, no, he didn't need it. But
so now, based on that, all of this,
you think he sold out?
No, or he was coerced.
If you were coerced, nigga, I'm disappointed.
You'd be surprised.
That's why I said I'm disappointed if that's the case.
You got a wife and children. Billionaires came to you. If you don't do this, we're going to kill you. What are you going to do? You're going to maintain your life doing what you love, but now it's regulated? Or are you going to stand?
We giving you $100 million and you're going to keep your life.
Listen.
Or we killing you get no money.
But I mean, yeah, true. But you're already
a tough decision.
You're already a millionaire, though.
But they're gonna kill you, though. Like you said, they're gonna kill you.
Exactly.
That's a tough decision.
And the first thing popping in your head is what? Wife and children, or children?
Yeah.
So now, all right, do my podcast regulated and live with my children, or stand tall and die.
Right. It's a very
It's like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
Be a millionaire and live with my children, or die?
Yeah. I'm just waiting to hear what he gonna say about it. I don't think, cause I mean, if they removing his shit like this, they ain't gonna let anything fly with him.
The way they're acting is like FBI agents when they come into your office. We storm the shit and we confiscate certain documents. Period.
Right. Right.
They're acting like the fucking FBI.
Them niggas
When you
barging in
see
like-
certain niggas act like this, you got to look at who owns this shit. Who owns Spotify? Who's on the board of Spotify?
Yeah, I have to find that
what are
out.
the connections? Like, why are they making certain moves like this? Is Spotify and YouTube gonna eventually merge? You gotta think ahead. Like, we looking at shit now and shit. Like, all these niggas do this shit for strategic purposes.
Yeah.
And we looking at now, and these niggas like, yo, they thought Kobe death was surprising. Watch what we got next. That's how they thinking.
Yeah. Well, we just gotta. Hopefully, he gets a handle on this shit.
And I'm gonna say this again. I touched on this before. I myself still haven't done this. But we really need to pay attention to certain like new moons, like the phases of the moons.
What happened? You supposed to be a fucking expert by now. Man.
No, I never said that. We're really. I want us to start paying more attention to the phases of the moons and certain significant events that transpire, because I really think these niggas is planning this shit in conjunction with the moon, because it doubles and it amplifies certain energies that they want to manifest. Yeah.
It's like Goku using the energy from the earth to form the spirit bomb and shit. Yeah. I hear you though. I hear you, nigga. Get on.
We all gotta do it though. Come on, because some days it's not every week that I'm gonna be reading that shit.
But you said you were gonna get into it.
Yeah, I said that.
You should
but
be
I
reading
started reading other things.
Now.
I started reading about this shit, this topic, that topic.
Yeah,
every topic.
Yo, shout out to Joe Rogan, man. Fuck Spotify. What's up?
Yo, shout out to Joe Rogan and Joe Budden. It's funny how I think the Joe Budden thing was a test trial. This is why we need to think ahead of time. The Joe Budden was a test trial because he was #1 podcast in terms of what exactly?
On Spotify.
When did they sign his deal? When did they sign him?
2 years ago.
What was he doing before that? Didn't he already have a podcast?
Yeah, I mean he
had a certain.
He wasn't #1 on Apple Podcasts. He was #1.
He was on Apple. Okay,
he's on Apple.
But
other platforms.
Okay,
but once he touched Spotify and they brought other niggas there, it wasn't just that he was #1. Like his numbers. Because if there's nobody there and you one of two,
got you.
Like his numbers were high, like his listeners and shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But okay, I think it was in terms of influence now. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
How many people are we gonna bring over from this platform? Because I remember, to be honest, that's the main reason why I didn't listen to Joe Budden podcast like that. It's crazy how the convenience, because I don't listen to the podcast on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
It hindered me from listening to this shit. But I watched a couple videos on YouTube and I did listen to a couple of episodes still on Spotify.
Yeah.
But because it's now on Apple Podcasts, it's like,
yeah.
So I myself, this is what I'm saying. I'm not perfect. I succumb to the same shit.
That's why Apple, they geniuses. They got the #1 phone, and then they plug shit on
Apps.
there. Apple News, Apple Maps,
Apple Fitness,
Apple Podcasts, Apple, you know what I'm saying? Apple Health, Apple Pay. I'm using Apple
We're
Pay.
thinking Apple.
I just got my Apple car in the mail the other day. Titanium shit. Got a little weight to it. I'm feeling nice. I'm asking everywhere. You Apple Pay? Because you get 2% back on every purchase.
Per transaction? Okay.
Every purchase, you get 2% back. If you use the card somewhere, you get 2%. If you use it at the Apple Store, you get 3%. Like, it's no fees on the car. I ain't finna promo them niggas, but
yeah, it sounds like it.
These niggas is smart. You know what I'm saying? They got in with the technology.
That's what you call,
and they pushing
vertical integration and horizontal integration.
That's like with us. We about to drop a merch. We got our personality moved onto the podcast.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna go into other avenues.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
One is just the initial foot in the door. That's all it's for.
Yeah.
But I think, do you get what I was saying with the Joe Budden stuff? Like they tested it to see how many people will potentially come over with him based on his.
He was a test
following.
run. That's probably why he wasn't appreciated as he hit.
Plus he's black.
Should have been.
He was there Tuskegee.
Yes, which he spoke about.
He was there Tuskegee.
He got in there. You know Joe Budden.
Joe Biden.
I mean,
whoa.
Joe's. Joe
Gotta go to
Budden, Joe
Moe's.
Budden, Joe Rogan, a lot of Joes.
Hey, fucking Modell's closing down. Crazy.
Really?
Man.
Modell's closing down?
Yeah.
Damn.
Buy one, get 10 free.
Damn, we got to go Pennsylvania Ave. Get some shit.
Yeah.